Hello, my name is Arnett Williams, and I'm just going to share with you a hobby of mine that I've been, I've just been dealing with since maybe the 80s, and it's a pinball collection. It's kind of gotten out of hand. I started out with one, and my first one was a 1987 F-14 Tomcat, and now it's grown into a crazy collection. I had 12 of them, and I had sold them all. And then I bought more again. So at any rate, let me just share with you a little bit of what I've done and what my hobby is and kind of what I do on my off time. So this first one here is called a Monster Bash pinball machine. It's made by Williams. Williams shut down in 1998, and they shut down the pinball division then, and that's when pinball kind of stopped because of the video game market, and it kind of exploded, and then the pinball thing kind of went away. But then it since has regained resurgence here in the late 90s and 2000s due to Stern Pinball. The first one was well, not the first one here, but the first one in my collection is called Monster Bash. I totally stripped the playfield out of there, put a brand new one in here, and it's got kind of LED lights in it. I did some mods on it. You can see my Frankenstein is the eyes are lit. So is the Dracula, which is in the case right now. He's in his coffin. And then I stripped all the ball guide rails and had them polished so they reflect like chrome. This one took me about I guess a month to redo. I've done them as fast. These playfield swaps in as quick as a week, but this one took me a little while because I took my time on it. Anyway, I'm going to just show you guys a little bit about what I've got done so far. So when I do these machines, I take everything out the playfield, take all the ball guides off, clean up, put new rubbers and things on them, replace screws, and I just really, really kind of pimp them out. This one's I polished the side rails, the lockdown bars, new legs, and things of that nature. So this just came out really, really nice. Here's another one in my collection, is Medieval Madness. I really did a lot on this one as well. It's got the color DMD on it. It's really nice. And then I modded out the castle really well. The eyes are lit in red. The skull eyes are lit. The other one's in white up there at the middle, as you can see here. Got there. And then these skulls got lit. I put Cliffy protectors on everything. It's the whole protectors. And I had this one all chromed out as well. They're basically polished, so the aluminum is polished. And added a new dragon mod on it. You can see the eyes with that. Instead of the original dragon, I still keep all the original stuff because I'm kind of purist at heart. Put in the back there, put a real maiden to be rescued, and Cliffy protectors around the catapult. And this is also a clear coated playfield, and switch this out. It cost me about $1,000 for the playfield on this one. Of course, side rails and everything are polished. Just another. These things here, this metal piece I'm picking up here. This is an out hole, eject hole tin. It's a thin piece made by Cliffy also. It protects the out holes that you have right here, so the ball doesn't wear that. And as well, and all my machines have that. It's really nice. Next one here is an Adams family. I had an Adams family, and this is the second one I've had. But in this one, I swapped out the playfield on it, polished the guides. As you can see, it's really nice and reflective. I had a few mods on here. The eyes normally light up in my polar bear, but it's not on right now, and there's car lights on the car. Put a clear ramp on this one instead of the smoky one, so you can see the game really good. And then this is I lit up the moat with green as well. Got leads on this one. Haven't finished totally leading this one out, but also has a polished clear coated playfield as well. It's really nice. Came out really good. This is the second one I'm keeping. This one ain't going nowhere. That Medieval Madness over there, it's almost like about $15,000 worth of stuff in it. It's really nice too. The next one here, fourth one here, is a Circus Voltaire. It's got the marquees on it, the original purple marquees. I had this one all polished out as well. It has the prototype clown. The original clown, this was a prototype, and the other one has the later model has a big round face. This one has a thinner face. And I put a Cliffy protector around the clown hole as well. You can see that silver round Cliffy protector. Had all the side rails and stuff polished as well. I still want to rebuild the bumpers on this one because they're a little worn. Got all new ramps on this one as well. All brand new ramps. And I have an extra LED on here, light. I have an orange one upstairs that I made. And I also put a bell mod on it, which is when the ball pops down here, it goes up and it rings that bell. The original games like this used to have the bell, but they took it out to save them cost. And a lot of things when they were doing development of the games into production, they removed stuff to make the cost. This next game here is a Scared Stiff. I got this one out of Colorado. I had that and had it shipped up here, as a majority of the games I've had shipped over time. And I put a new back glass on it as well. I swapped out the playfield in this one also. Also put light mods in the skull so that all the skulls light up. Here's the crate again. Put the Cliffy protectors on the outholes. Usually this outhole right here in that corner there is really worn right there. But I got that, I put a metal one on that and it looks nice. Added the mod, the ghost mod, and around the Bony Beast ramp I also added a creepy guy here. And then you have the coffin. I would like to light up the eyes on that coffin guy when I get a chance to get around to it. And then I added the original kickers. These guys here move back and forth and wave their hands when the bumpers move. That's a really nice mod as well. Yeah, it's really nice. Scared Stiff. Also polished side rails and lockdown bar as well. Now this next one here is a Theater of Magic. Theater of Magic here, really nice one. I also polished all the side rails in this. It's really combed out, really nice. I also added a mod, the prototype mod of the saw blade. And it rotates when you hit the captive ball right here. Then it'll make that saw blade spin back there. It's tied to the original ROM, so it's a direct drive. It's not an aftermarket, so it's a direct drive with an EMI noise reduction board, and it also rotates in the action of the game as it was originally intended. So that's a real neat mod there. And I had this one polished out, as you can see on the side. It's really reflective. I had the side rails and all the ball guys in this one polished as well. So this game really came out really nice. The next game I have here is I just finished working on this one is a F-14 Tomcat. This is my second F-14 Tomcat. I actually did a playfield swap on my original F-14 Tomcat, which was my first pinball machine ever, and that was back in probably 88. And I had taken the playfield and totally swapped it out. It had dimples on the back side of the playfield, and it took a long time to do that, and it took me a couple of months, and I finally got that together, and I sold it in 2000. I don't know, maybe 2006, 7. So I didn't have much money back then, and so I sold it. So I swore I got me another one, and I ended up finding another one. And what is unique about this one is this is the prototype. The original one had all red lights back here, all red lights along here. This one is a prototype because they're all clear. And these lights back up in here, these lights are also the original lights. They removed these in the later models. And so this is definitely a prototype. Now I had this playfield. I found an NOS playfield, and then I had a guy clear coat it. So the inserts that you see around here usually pop up, but now this playfield has been totally clear coated, and it is in really killer condition. I do have some errors on it still I need to fix. I've got a guy, Matt from Grand Rapids Pinball, who's really good at the backboards and just logistically finding out really bugs that I can't find or can't figure out how to troubleshoot. He's good for that. So this is the best looking F14 Tomcat that I've ever had, and I know it's the best one out there to date, unless it's out the box, but this is really nice. So this one came out really good. I just have a little few bugs in it I gotta get fixed, meaning electrical bugs, and then that should be pretty nice. And I had the side drills polished as well, and I put the clear domes up there because the original ones had clear domes instead of because they were so bright that they went to a shaded dome, but we got the original clear domes, so when the beacons rotate, it will be really bright. So put a lot of work into this one, and this one came out really good. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here in this room, and then I have 6 more in the garage. So in my total collection, the list of those are Monster Bash, Medieval Madness, Addams Family, Circus Voltaire, Scared Stiff, Theater of Magic, F14 Tomcat, and in the garage I have Champion Pub, Tales from the Crypt, Tommy, Twilight Zone, The Simpsons, and Indiana Jones. And that completes my collection of 13. There's a couple more I want. Creature from the Black Lagoon, Attack from Mars, and probably The Wizard of Oz. But that's what my collection is. This is kind of my hobby, and it's just totally addicting. I wish I would have became an electrician, because that's what was my calling. But I love to swap out these playfields, and that's a little bit with it. So this is Arnett's Pinball collection / obsession, and it was great to share that with you.